attorney.
Okay, welcome back. We are recording. Cool. Let us continue. I took like a couple of minute break, but it's fairly soon after. Ooh, can I... Maybe I want to turn that a bit up, maybe? Yeah. I mean, I still want it to be lower than the voices. Yeah, maybe there. I feel like the background music has been a bit quiet. Obviously, it's I mean, it's always good to jam to the music, but it's still better to, you know, not have it overpower the important voiced scenes. Let's do an omikuji drawing. Employment, you'll fail if you do. Travel, you should extend the trip. Romance, meeting in person is lucky. Barely good luck. Damn. And no new Emmas. Yeah. Okay. I guess it is plot time. Let's see what the game has in store for us. Let us go with Saber. Oh boy, to the church at night on October 10th. Oh my god. I had a feeling, oh my god. We are recording very good, very good. Okay, this feels, just based on this first line, either it's gonna be full comedy or full plot. I had a feeling that by doing this, things could finally begin. Ooh, ominous. Ooh, also, white moon. Okay. Also, one lit up room there. Okay. I am walking up this familiar hill, looking up at the sharp moonlight. I'm almost blinded. Yeah, walking up to the church with Saber once again. It might be because the stars are dark tonight. Or maybe the moon just happened to be close, maybe? Below the tranquil, empty sky, so close that I could touch it if I stretched my arm out. Two silhouettes await our arrival. Ooh. Okay. Bazett and Avenger, or Kid Gill and someone else. Or who would Karen be with? I don't know. I guess Karen could be with Gilgamesh.
Servant.
Saber reacts instantly. She runs out in front to guard me and raises her invisible sword. Don't give me a choice.
また会いましたね。セイバーのサーバント。
Hello, what do you mean? Again? No, wait, I guess, did we meet in the prologue? No, I felt that was just the Edelfeld Rin and Edelfeld, fuck, I forget her name. The swirly hair.
いえ。あなたにとっては、これが一度目か。
The fact that it says we meet again means that you have faced that before and seemingly lost each time. Because, you know, his power activates when they die. I stare fixedly at the Magus, utterly stunned. Yeah, powerful.
やってきたのはあなただけですか？何のつもりかは知りませんが、サーバント一人なら好都合だ。
Only one. Okay, so in previous iterations we have come here with more than just ourselves.
すでに他のサーバントは倒した。
Oh,
ここであなたを倒し、
oh.
王手をかけるとしましょう。
Huh. Defeated the others. That's scary. Saber is ready to spring into action. Okay. Sparks run through Saber's body. Her fighting spirit has flared up. She must know that what this Magus says is true.
あなたが他のサーバントを倒しただと。
Yeah, that's a big claim if true.
いいえ。残るはあなたとそのマスター、アインツベルンのマスターとそのサーバントです。
Okay. Okay, very curious. What's going on with Sakura then? I mean, obviously Sakura isn't a servant, but you know, she is very closely tied to Ryder, so okay.
あなたを倒した後、アインツベルンの城を攻略し、聖杯をこの手に掴む。
Yeah, that is a plan. Saber's readiness to fight has changed to open hostility. Yeah, those are fighting words. She sees the woman before her as nothing but an enemy, and is now waiting for me, standing behind her, to give the order. Namely, destroy our foe. But surprise has forced the gears in my head to a standstill. Yeah. Forgetting to even breathe, I take in the scene before me. Ooh, blurred vision, blurred vision. So there really was another master we never knew about. Yep. So there really was someone trying to continue this war. Yeah, how does that make you feel? So, she really was in this city. Don't tell me you know her from before somewhere. Probably not, no. She definitely isn't an illusion. But it doesn't make sense for her to not be. This doesn't add up. There are too many contradictions. Yes, that's right. And furthermore, if that woman really exists, then standing beside her...
ようやく俺の出番だな。
My god, what did they do with your silhouette? They did you so dirty. What are these mittens? Hello, Slenderman? No, yeah, Avenger. That also sounded kinda like Lancer's voice, but probably not. Finally, your turn to shine. I mean...
雪辱戦だ。出し惜しみはなしで行こうぜ、マスター。
There must be an 8th servant.
貴様、サーバントなのか?
Saber's surprise is warranted, yeah? The servant that appeared isn't a somebody, but rather a something. Its presence is unnaturally powerful, and its reality is unnaturally lacking. Thus the, white noise silhouette. Okay. Just looking at it is revolting. Yeah. Based on what we learned of him, yeah, makes sense. To speak to that thing, to be together with that thing, much less trust in that thing, isn't humanly possible. Yeah.
改めて名乗りましょう。私は魔術協会から派遣されたマスター、バゼット・フラガ・マクレミッツ。
Hello, and nice to make your acquaintance again, seemingly. Bazett.
彼は私のサーバント、アベンジャー。
Ooh. The faceless, featureless silhouette grins. Even without the face, the expression of his emotions is clear. Scary, scary.
さあ一騎打ちだ。余計な手は入れるなよマスター。
Mano a mano. Funny. Yeah. Duels it is. Don't get in the way. So I guess Saber versus Avenger and yeah, Shiro versus Bazett.
セイバーとは相性がいいんだ。援護なんぞなくても俺だけでいいとこまで戦える。
I can handle this all on my lonesome. I mean, maybe. I guess.
いいでしょう。ですが引き際を間違わないように。あなたではどうあってもセイバーにとどめはさせない。せめて宝具を使わせる程度に前線なさい。
At the very least, get her to the point where she has to use her noble phantasm. It's so scary when the enemy says that just outright. A thunk resounds by Bazett's feet. She has dropped the container she was carrying. Yeah. And a leaden sphere rolls out. Ooh. Oh, actual animation. Wait, how is that done? Because the sprite is 2D and the image behind her is 2D as well. But the ball is orbiting behind her. I guess they just cleverly changed the layering whenever it goes quote-unquote behind her. Interesting. I guess they did a special animation to it and just made the ball look like it's 3D when in fact it's just a 2D image. Sure. That thing, which I can't see as being a weapon, no matter how I look at it, floats off the ground and into a diagonal orbit around Bazett. Okay. Bazett is the sun and that thing is a planet orbiting around her. Should we take it for some type of defensive mystic code against servants? The crystal circles around Bazett as if to protect her, glowing with a dim light.
戦闘を開始します。剣を構えなさい、セイバ
ー。Oh boy, here we go.
私と私のサーバントが今度こそあなたを倒す。
This time. Leaving her servant to the front line, Bazett steps back. That's not right. Her combat style isn't supposed to be like this. Ooh, why do you know her combat style, Shiro? Why do you know her combat style? This is supposedly the first meeting.
待った、セイバー、あいつは。
Something's wrong. That was quite an over-exaggerated subtitle to the actual laughter, but sure, fair enough. Yeah, there goes Angromainu's curses. As if to obliterate the sound of my voice. No, to do exactly that, Avenger rends the air with an exaggerated war cry. Holding a pair of brutish swords in a reverse grip, he rushes at us. I mean, we trust your call, I guess, yeah? Saber responds to the charge of the silhouette. White Moon. With no time to stop them, the battle between the two servants begins. Saber and Avenger. The struggle between the two is more like watching a warrior grapple with a beast than the elegant meeting of blades. Yeah? That's what it sounds like. The warrior is Saber. The beast is Avenger. A battle without noble phantasms or magic, where pure physical attack and defense will determine the victor. The short swords Avenger holds are closer to fangs than blades. Yeah, sure. They are a pair. The two weapons, so great the variance in their size and shape, press in on the Saber. Yeah, they are very asymmetrical and very unique, and like, how do you even fight against them? Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Front sounds. A furious whirling dance of swords, where blows fly like shrapnel. Also, we got a fun silhouette quickly there. For every strike of Saber's sword, Avenger makes 3 or 4. The beast, unable to match her strength, compensates with its speed. Ooh, that's a nice action shot. A uniquely bizarre and haunting scene. Avenger's speed is far from slow. His footwork is dizzyingly nimble and quick as he unceasingly swings the pair of fangs he wields. Yeah, there they go. Ooh. As though delirious from fever, he fights, his only purpose to attack. Yeah, it's very hard to defend against someone who just rushes forward. Very hard to predict, but I guess Saber does have a good instinct and gut feeling. He's more than fast enough for her already. But then comes the next attack, and then the next after it, and I see Avenger raise that speed. Ooh, yeah, those are very animalistic. His eyes are bloodshot. His breath comes in ragged pants from the lack of oxygen. His body screams that anything more than this will be impossible. And yet, Avenger ignores it all completely and immerses himself in the battle. Yeah, same. There he goes. Stronger. If she blocks this attack, he has to hit her even stronger. Yeah, escalating. Faster. Faster. If she can throw that strike aside, he has to do it faster. Yeah, and the swing number just increases on the screen. His body is without limits. No, it's just that he doesn't care about the limits. Yeah, I mean, you have to do it that way. He is a beast. A beast stricken with a madness that drives him not to heed the exhaustion searing his brain. Yeah, fair enough. Very
Nani?
feral. Nani? I rub my eyes. That's this servant style, huh? Yeah. A far cry from what we've seen before. I mean, it was pretty unorthodox before too, but back then it felt more like swift and quick and almost assassin-y more than, you know, rushing berserk-y. Murderous rage seethes from him like vapor, turning his physical outline vague. Yeah, I mean, it already was, but even more. It's just a blur of pure, unadulterated, unfiltered murderous intent, and yeah, speed. His distorted and inflamed desire to kill becomes a mirage that envelops his entire body. That is a cool line. Plus points, very cool line. Yeah. Oof, sounds like he's coughing blood from over-exceeding his limits, but pushes on, pushes on. The speed at which Avengers' short swords strike their foe has already increased countlessly, 100-fold or more since the battle began. That is very impressive. Holy. His ceaseless torrent of swords rains upon his foe. However, Saber is too much, or Saber just keeps parrying. Saber's blade deflected them, each and every one. Yeah, I mean, you say it's a great matchup for you, but like, Saber is like the best one with any blade. So like, yeah. Ordinarily, no human can stand up to a huge carnivore. But in this case, the tables have been turned, yeah? Just make sure we are still recording good. The human Saber is the one with the overwhelming advantage. No matter how fast Avenger goes, his swords won't reach Saber in the end. From the start, the gap between their raw abilities was too wide, yeah? He himself said previously that he is the weakest of the servants. To Avenger, Saber is as impregnable as a man-made fortress. Good description, yeah? That's honestly probably how it feels like to fight against a servant, specifically Saber. As someone with not so much superhuman abilities. Or even to some servants, sure. Even with the excessive speed he wagered his life for, Avenger doesn't stand a chance against Saber. Yeah, but it's very scary how they have chosen this approach. It's either they are just gauging their options and just testing if this could work, or this is their plan after hundreds of attempts, and they have something hidden cooking in the background, and we should be very scared of this tactic they have chosen to employ. Ooh, very beast-like there, yeah. The beast roars, knowing that he won't reach her, that he's no match for her. He continues his charge towards destruction. Very appropriate, yeah. Saber remained on the defensive, not because she was waiting for Avenger to burn himself out, but to see how he would play his hand. That can be good, but also at the same time, don't be too reactive, because they are the ones who have been planning things out for the longest. There is a purpose to this rampage, yeah? Our enemy is also a servant, and if his basic stats are low, what we need to watch out for is his noble phantasm. Knowing that, she was gauging Avenger's power, but that too is now at an end, yeah? I mean, unfortunately for you, you guys will never, ever, unless you somehow fully clue in on the whole reset mechanic being behind Avenger's ability, there is no way you guys will ever figure it out. Like, yeah, it's kind of useless. I don't know, maybe it's the key to solving this whole mystery. We'll see. Judging that Avenger has no trump card, Saber begins her counterattack, and that's probably exactly when Bazett steps in. But what interests me is the Master, yeah? She's monitoring the fight from a distance, just like I am, yeah? Makes sense? But I mean, obviously, from my point of view, it doesn't make sense because she should be the one jumping in. But yeah. She's an excellent magus. There are plenty of ways she could be supporting her servant. So why is she only looking on? Question. What is that sphere floating behind her or next to her here? Yeah. Ooh, there they go. Saber's sword flashes. With one swing of her sword, she will perform the last rites to end this rampage. And as she brings it down, the malformed blades of his swords catch it. Is that scary? Do they catch it successfully or do they fail at catching it?
Sword breaker.
That might be not good. Short swords like those are usually used for that purpose. A weapon designed not to rend, but to stop the blade of the attacker's weapon. Saber? He laughs derisively at the game that has just entered his trap. Avenger, whose dagger halted Saber's sword, brings its mate up from the right to cut Saber. Saber? Oh. The fangs are pulverized, shattering without a trace. That is very funny. I'm still expecting, if not for Avenger to be playing this up, still expecting this result of his blade shattering. I expect Bazett to be expecting this situation to have happened. The left-hand sword that held hers, and the right hand one aiming to slash at her armor. Saber obliterated them both in the blink of an eye. Yeah, that's Saber for you. Haha, I stopped your blade. No, you the fuck did not. Destroys both of the blades. Classic Saber maneuver. And her strike just continues forward. Saber's sword descends. Yeah. He jumps back, shrieking in anger, but all too late. Yeah, very beastly design here. Yeah, Drew Blood. Is that it for them? Or... yeah. Ooh. Even after being dealt a mortal wound, the beast sneers. Yeah, and you have to wonder why. Also, this is cool. It almost looks like... I mean, obviously it's, you know, a cut to imply that he has been cut, but it almost feels like a cut through space itself. Her last blow laid him open from his right shoulder to his waist. A wound that would bring him to the verge of death, rendering him completely incapable of further combat. Yeah, must hurt like hell, but I mean, you're used to it. Ooh, inversion. False copy. Hollow ataraxia. That is scary. False copy of inscribed creation. Berg of Vesta. Ooh. Also, very curious runes, or they kinda look like hieroglyphics. I guess they are just curses manifested. Yeah. That head part looks like reptilian skin. Verge of Vesta. And activating his noble phantasm. Yup. See you next time. Ooh. Is that supposed to happen normally? I assumed that was the death reset thing. Is that something different? I mean, it says false copy of inscribed creation. As she cuts down Avenger, Saber crumples to the ground, like mirrors facing one another. Saber, without a single visible wound, clutches desperately at her torso, just like the fatally wounded Avenger. Holy! False copy of inscribed creation. My wound is yours. Okay. Okay. We're cooking. What does this mean? Is this separate ability? I just had a crazy idea, but I know it's not true because they already mentioned that it's Avenger's ability that makes the reset happen. But what if the actual reset point was Shiro's or Saber's death, and yeah, they have actually managed to kill them each time, and that's how we have had the reset happen. Probably not, but let's see. Okay, shared pain, okay, not actual reflection of the attack. Saber struggles to stay on her feet. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what kind of pain that would be.
さすがはまっとうな英霊。理解が早くていい。ご明察の通り、今のは受けた傷を相手に返すだけの、この世で最もシンプルな呪いだ。
Okay, well, now it says take the wound and throw it back at you. But I'm still not sure if she's actually bleeding or if she's just feeling the equivalent in pain.
なお、ベルグ・アベスター。傷を負わなければ攻撃できない。クソったれな三流宝具さ。
アベスター。ゾロアスターの経典を宝具にだと。
Ooh, the Book of Zoroaster. I forget if it was mentioned in this game when we got the initial lore for Avenger. But yeah, I've heard of this name before. I mean, it might have been from this game, but it's been a while already, so... Yeah.
役に立たねえ写本だがな。ま、2倍返しの法典には及ばねえが、こっちはこっちで利点がある。
Not as great as one of those damage multiplying scriptures. Has its advantages.
わかるか、セイバー。 お前の魂に移したその傷は
Soul.
まっとうな癒しじゃ治らねえ。その痛みはな、俺の傷が治らない限り消えはしねえのさ。
Ooh, that is a strong curse, yeah. How does one heal the soul? I guess you can't. The silhouette snickers, and the moon is black now that we are done with the fight, seemingly. Is the reset happening? Bearing his fatal wound, the servant, his life reduced to the span of a few minutes more, moves away from us. Yeah. I wonder if this is like the black moon is signaling that Avenger is dying, because we have seen this in some shots, but not every shot.
しかし、まあ、おかげで俺の命はあと数分。
Yeah.
一方、その程度の傷じゃお前は死なない。そのまま俺が死ぬまで動かなければいいんだが。
It'll be a-okay so long as you don't move until after I die. But maybe this was calculated. Maybe they needed to stop Saber for just a few minutes so Bazett can do something. Bazett, who'd been watching the whole time, makes her move. Yeah. Yeah. Against Shiro, she is going to beat the ever-living shit out of him. Also, I wonder if this is somehow going to support Avenger in living or surviving through the wound. With a spare efficiency in her movements, she slips both her hands into leather gloves. Get ready for the beating of your lifetime, Shiro. Or maybe Saber.
ぼんやりしてる余裕はねえわけだ。出し惜しみはやめとけよ、セイバー。うちのマスターは仕事になるとガキでも容赦はしない。
Even towards little kids.
お前を殺せば、次はあっちの小僧だぜ。
You get me? Strength returns to Saber's body. An actual main character moment. Inflicted with pain, so you cannot really move. But nope, Saber strength returns. It might have been Avengers taunting that did it. Or maybe it was because she noticed me trying to run towards her, yeah? It lights a fire in her.
侮るな。この程度の傷で私を止められると思うか、アベンジャー。
I mean, it's their best bet seemingly so far, so be careful. It might be more dangerous than you think. Or, I don't know. Saber's sword reveals itself. Yeah, there it is. Her enemies number only 2. The distance between them is sufficient. From this position, the church will also be mowed down along with them. But she already has confirmed that no people are inside. I guess we got rid of the mana baggage from the cellar.
シロ、宝具の使用許可を。
Hey Shiro, what do we do? I feel like Shiro is gonna somehow decline for some reason.
急いでください。敵マスターに動きがある。
Ooh, that was cool. The sphere floating behind Bazett is being charged with electricity. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know what she's trying to do, but that Magus looks like she's going to attack Saber from over there. Yeah? Don't trust the floating metal ball. Scary, scary, scary. But with that, and Shiro, stop underestimating. That's like using a pebble to attack a tidal wave. Shiro, stop.
セイバーに任せる。出力はできるだけ絞ってくれ。
No. Or maybe it absorbs and rebounces it or something. The activation itself happens in an instant, yeah? She has to hold back the output as well, but the deployment of the Noble Phantasm doesn't even take a second. Here we go. Once activated, its speed and power are unrivaled by any other. Yeah, it's hell a lot of power, and like, I mean, what can you really do about it? It's the condensation of so many fallen people's dreams and aspirations, and yeah. In a contest of pure power between noble phantasms, only Aya, the sword of rupture held by the king of heroes, can match Saber's holy blade. Yeah, like those two out of the original cast, those two are like on a completely different level. Like Fate Zero has some cool stuff like Fate Zero's Riders. Noble Phantasm is pretty unique, but I feel like Saber's Noble Phantasm could maybe do the same thing Aya did there. Yeah. Having been struck directly by that sword, no human magic, whatever the kind, can hope to match it. Well, let's hope this is human magic and not some ancient ass Sumerian magic or something from, I don't know, Avenger. Here we go. The golden sword she raises above her head, in the face of its radiance, yeah? Ooh. That which comes later cuts first. Okay, that is bullshit just from that name alone. That is some Lancer level bullshit with Gaybulk. No. I strike later than you, so my ability goes off first. Whatever. What the hell? The Magus let out a breath against her right fist, as if whispering to it. Yeah, of promised victory. A sword of light that bisects and vaporizes all it touches. Yeah, it's a hell of a noble phantasm. And after its head start, though it obviously came later. Ooh. Fragarak or Fragarak. That which comes later cuts first. Sword of the gorging war god. Scary when they attached a god to an ability name. That's one hell of a scary look, by the way. Like, holy. Really cool shot of her face. I love the lighting and, you know, the seriousness and focusedness of her eyes there. Bazett Fraga Macromitz's Noble Phantasm is activated. How does this work? Wait. The clank of falling iron rings out. Saber is the one wearing iron. Oh? Saber is still standing, but the landscape around her, which should have been reduced to embers, is still standing as well. That is highly concerning. Yeah. Saber, her sword still held, as though she'd just brought it down in a strike, glares savagely at her distant enemy. I feel like Bazett cut her ability off. No promised victory meets her eyes. That is a fire line. That's a fire line. Considering the actual ability's name of Excalibur, promised victory. She stares up in blank amazement at the dark expanse of the empty sky. Yeah, empty, fake, hollow. Oh. Scary. A single hole has been opened in her armor. That is, I mean, it's a bit high, but that's around where the heart is. Oh, fuck. With all energy focused into it. The smallest possible fatal wound. Yeah. A wound no greater in diameter than a pebble, like a cigarette burn on a reel of film. Man, I mean, good for Bazett. I'm kind of rooting for her, but god damn it. That was the wound that killed Saber. I mean, it's not as bad reading this in the context of this game because we know everything is resetting, but it still feels horrible to read this kind of line in any context. That was the wound that killed Saber. Like, what do you mean? We can't kill a Saber. Man. My gaze returns to the enemy master. The attack has burned her leather gloves away. Grimacing in pain, the Magus licks the back of her right hand. Probably because the sphere was a single-use weapon, and it lost its metallic color once fired. Fragarak, yeah, part of her name. Also runes there. Also, that looks like a dagger now. Very cool blue tint there. Ooh, that's a cool design. The short sword of the war god Luke, or Luff, I don't know, Luke probably, told of in Celtic or Celtic mythology. Yeah. The legend tells of a sword that would launch itself from its sheath without its user having to touch it, and cut down all opposing it before their swords could be drawn. Damn. Saber's noble phantasm, which had struck first, and the sword of light, which followed it. The victory should have been Saber's, but Fragarak was fired at a speed even faster than that of Excalibur, and didn't just defeat Saber, but cancelled Excalibur's light. Fuck, these Celtic, whatever, I don't know which way is the correct one to pronounce it. These Celtic or Celtic heroes and their reality-bending noble phantasms. You fire first, but nope, I went second, so I win, and then Lancers. Causality reversing one. Damn. It's a cool concept and very nicely localized, but Damn. Cancelled the Excalibur slide too. Unfathomable. Yeah. Whatever magic theory could craft this miracle is far beyond human understanding. Yeah, that's why there was a god in the name. And it comes from the age of, I guess, mythology or, yeah, magic, gods, dragons, whatever. Only one thing is clear. That mystic code is a match for the noble phantasm of a servant able to cut them down head on. The ultimate counter code. Ooh, that is insanely scary. Also, this line is so fucking raw. Mystic code. That mystic code is a match for the noble phantasm of a servant. And not just any servant, like the servant. Saber. Artoria Pendragon. Like, hello? What do you mean a mystic code is a match for one of the most core noble phantasms of the entire series? Holy. Yeah, I guess that's what you get with a counter code. The ultimate counter code. Do we have to watch Saber die? Ah, that pains so much. That hurts so much. I mean, at least it was fast. Without a single wound. No. With only a single wound. No more than a pinprick. Saber's body disappears. Man. Yeah. I mean, you only have 2 servants left. Of course, you're gonna use it to Saber. That noble, that mystic code does absolutely nothing against Berserker. Man. The Magus is walking over to me. I feel like she's just gonna crack your neck like, swiftly and be done with it. I am too filled with regret over the loss of Saber to move. Yeah, I understand. The enemy is right in front of me. Hoping at least to land one final blow on her before I die. I ball my hand into a fist. And... Huh? The female Magus strides right past, as if she has no interest in the likes of me. Why are we ignoring Shiro? I turn instinctively. And there, Karen. 2 other ideas are Sakura or Rin.
Yo, 負け犬.
Ooh, okay. Avenger. The black servant is standing. Yeah. The first slash rips me open at the shoulder. Then the blade swings back to its original position, severing my neck with it. GG. The sound of something rolling on the ground enters my ears. Your own head. The earth's surface nears me, and then I tumble, rolling and rolling and rolling over and over again.
相棒を変えて出直してこい.
Pick a different partner and try again.
次はあいつの切り札をよく知ってるやつがいい.
Try to get someone that knows this lady's trump card a little better. Okay, highly interesting lines he is saying here. The black servant didn't speak in mockery. His words were straightforward advice. Yeah, very, very, very curious. It's as if he's the one who really wants to kill her. His head mirroring the moon. I'm blacking out. Oh, the moon is revolving like a skull. Okay, never mind. It was the moon, but okay, still a reference, yeah. Comparison. And thus, the error-riddled Holy Grail War, without ending, sends out the next runner. The next runner. We go again. Dead, bad, and holy. Main menu. Second act starts. That all was the first act? What do you mean? Huh? No. Because second act is where we are at our bottom and we're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's our lowest point. No. No, I'm not ready for that. I guess second act is also part where we figure out what to do and rally our troops. Okay, without knowing what's going on, you can't defeat the enemy. Arriving at the first incident, meet the girl that will be your guide. Oh, we are gonna team up with Karen? Question mark. Highly interesting there. Yeah. Okay, very cool. Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for Bazett. As much as I hate seeing Saber die, like I want to see what happens if they win. But yeah, very curious. So they, like, I've been on the idea that much like Avenger said that his own noble phantasm is letting them reset, but like he said that try again next time to us just there, despite them basically winning. I guess he still expects that they will die towards Karen's demon dog army or something, or maybe they don't survive against Berserker. Hard to say. But I wonder if there's still some big part of the mystery that's pulling the wool over our eyes and we don't really know, like we're being led astray. Like I seem to remember something about Bazett and Avenger, like Bazett not being sure what Avenger's actual noble phantasm is, but I feel like they were pretty clear on that. I don't know. Very cool end to the fight, and actually really cool to see Saber lose in such a clean and almost clinical fashion. Yeah, look out for the girl. Team up with another person, so I'm expecting Karen, but it could also be Rin or in some weird niche fringe scenario Sakura, I guess, too. I doubt. I mean, it also could be Ilya, but probably not. Ilya seems to want to stay out of this whole ordeal. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that they are giving that kind of a design to Avenger here. Like, I did mention this before, but like, one of my friends on my anime list has an Avenger profile picture, so I've seen the non-silhouette design. So it's interesting that they give that kind of a design. Very curious. Yeah, lots of questions and very cool ending there. I think we're just gonna stop it here and see if starting next time gives us more Bazett content, but if not, we finally got more, and that's always fun. I almost want to change the background in my thumbnails to that one post from Bazett from the side angle, or the head first one with the crazy eyes and lighting on the face. That was cool too. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, cool scene, and finally some plot progression. And what do you mean second act starts now? Did we get anything here? No, anything here in the Emma section? Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see next time what happens. I assume... How far are we? Yeah, we're still only 61% done. I mean, I guess we did get almost 2% progression, but I feel like doing that unlocked another new batch of, you know, daytime events, and there's gonna be a bunch of them. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, yeah. Patreon early access up to 2 weeks. Link down in the description. Cool. See ya.